exposed Harry and Meg borrowing his car but not yet returning it since 2021. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's security personnel have been spotted in a new £119,000 Range Rover Autobiography. The new vehicle comes after Prince Harry's memoir Spare was released this week. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's security was seen driving around California in the car. However, the source said that in fact Meghan and Harry don't have the money to buy any new cars. Recently, James Corden has confirmed this in an interview. The source said that this £119,000 Range Rover is actually the same one that Elton used from the dimension design and shape are identical. In other news, the creator of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary has claimed Buckingham Palace tried to discredit the film by suggesting they never reached out for a comment. Liz Garbus, the director, insists the filmmakers reached out to the palace for comment and that the denial was another instance of the alleged palace manipulation the Sussexes tried to expose in the film. She said, "For instance, Buckingham Palace said that we didn't reach out for comment on the docuseries when we did. They did that to discredit us, and by discrediting us, they can discredit the content of the show." Garbus claimed the filmmakers at Archwell Productions lived through examples of the kind of royal collusion Meghan and Harry complained of. She said, "It was like Alice through the looking glass." The director also hit out at the media reaction, specifically Jeremy Clarkson's scathing column in The Sun, shortly after the second half of the docuseries was released. Clarkson wrote about how he was dreaming of the day Meghan would be paraded naked through the streets of Britain, while crowds chanted her and throw excrement. She said his attacks were an extreme example of the kind of coverage they've been getting, and added, "She certainly lived through it a bit." A senior source initially said they'd not been contacted. In response, a Netflix source insisted the King's PR office were contacted prior to the release of the film, to give them chance to react to Meghan and Harry's claims. However, after this, Kensington Palace said they only received an email from a third-party production company, rather than Archwell or Netflix. The aides are said to have contacted Meghan and Harry to verify the email, but were not given a response. A source told The Mirror, "In the absence of this verification, we were unable to provide any response. The substance of the email we received also didn't address the entire series." The debacle all started after the release of the first half of the docuseries. In episode 1, a black screen shows the text. Members of the royal family declined to comment on the content within the series. Garbus's claims in a new interview on Variety came amid reports that Meghan and Harry are becoming divided over Harry's memoir Spare. Although the book became an instant bestseller, public polls and royal experts suggested it was poorly received by the general public. Royal expert Niall Gardner told GB News he believed the book, releases and interviews promoting it had spectacularly backfired for the pair. He noted the British public have turned Harry really into a pariah as a result of this very nasty book, and that Harry and Meghan's popularity seems to have fallen significantly in the US. He said the backlash was the reason Meghan has been rather quiet. "I do think we're beginning to see divisions in Camp Harry and Meghan, because this book has been absolutely disastrous. I think for their standing in their image," Gardner added. According to a US poll by Redfield and Wilton, the Duchess of Sussex has seen her approval rating drop to -13, while Queen Camilla, who was massively criticised in the book Spare and Harry's interviews,